it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. This is my eBay haul for, well, my second eBay haul for Saturday, April 28th. After I went to the rummage sale at the old mill and then hit an estate sale, I went to our library's annual book sale. They have a huge fundraiser at the end of April every year, and they basically take over one huge building at the fairgrounds, you know, where the 4-H kids usually have their displays, and it's packed. I mean, from front to back, side to side, nothing but books. It's really organized. The volunteers there are great. And you go the first day and it's full price. You go the second day and it's half off. And then on Monday from 9 to 2, it's bag day. Now, I had never gone to bag day before. And I've learned since then, because I went this year, that I'm going to change things up a little bit next year to try and spend a little less money than I did. But I still did really well considering what I spent. I've already sold 2 things and made everything, all my money back, and, you know, a little bit of profit, and I still have a ton of things to sell. So I'm going to try and make this quick because I know you guys don't want to sit here and look at a bunch of boring books for, you know, half an hour. So basically what I did was Saturday was full price day. I usually go in on Saturday and just strictly look for Bibles or any good, like, Betty Crocker cookbooks, that type of stuff. So that's what I did. I believe I spent $40. And I can't really give you prices on everything because there's so many different kinds of Bibles and all the prices kind of get jumbled in my head. Let me just say that probably on average they all go for anywhere from $14 to about $25, $30 with free medium mail shipping. I paid $2 a piece, I believe, for all the ones I'm going to show you except for one. So let me get those out of the way really quick first. And it always amazes me how many different kinds of Bibles there are. It is astounding. It really is. And the Lord knows I don't know the difference between all of them. There's New International Version and King James Version, and there's Amplified Bibles and Parallel Bibles, and you know, there's red letter editions and reference editions and this, that, and the other thing. It's crazy. But anyway, this is a Riri, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Riri Study Bible Expanded Edition. It's hardcover. These actually sell really well, especially if you can find them in leather. These are really good sellers. So I think I can get like 20, 25 on that. And then I got this one because it was brand new in the box. This is an Amplified Bible by Zondervan with a brown 2-tone cowhide cover. It's always good if you can find them in the box. So, never sold that one before, so we'll see what that does. This is a parallel Bible with the New International Version on one side and the Message, whatever that is, on the other side. So they got them side by side through the whole thing. Then another Zondervan. Is it going to focus on me? Hello. I think my camera's tired too, because it's just past 7 in the morning. There we go. Okay, anyway, you get the idea. This is a reference edition. There we go. And it's a red letter edition. Red letter edition means that the words of Christ are in red in the New Testament. And a lot of people like that. A lot of people will specifically ask you if it's a red letter edition. So if you do have one and you're listing it, try and put red letter edition in the title somewhere. Then I got this Holman Illustrated Bible with a leather cover. I think it's leather. Yeah, it looks like leather. So that's an old one. This is tabbed, which is also another thing to look for with Bibles. Leather's good. If it's old, it's usually good. Tabbed is good. Red letter edition is good. Study Bibles, you know, specialized ones are really good. So keep an eye out for all those. This one, I just threw this one in my bag. I don't know if this is a leather cover or not, or this is duotone, which is not actual like leather. It's hard sometimes, you guys, to tell the difference between, unless it's marked on the Bible, to tell the difference between the duotone, the two-tone, the bonded leather, the leather. Sometimes it can be a real pain in the butt. But this one would probably only bring me like 10 with free shipping. But bonded leather, you guys, isn't actually leather. It's like shredded up pieces of leather, and then they paste it onto the cover and then press it so that it has the grain of real leather and looks like it. They emboss it. So that's what bonded leather means, as far as I know. If I'm wrong, someone can point that out to me. Alright, I found a Classics Devotional Bible from Zondervan, again, in the box. This one, I think, yeah, this one's bonded leather. Then, the MacArthur Study Bible. This one I'd never heard of before. But the study Bibles, usually they have a lot of things in between the passages, a lot of references and stuff, and then they'll have little notes down at the bottom and stuff like that. Then this is another one I've never heard of. This is an Archaeological Study Bible, again by Zondervan, and this one actually has software in the back of it too. So as you can see, oh, someone left something in there. Yeah, and people do stuff a lot of things into Bibles, as you can see. So always check your Bibles before you sell them, because Lord knows what you might find inside. Then I got this Mary Knoll Missal. This is a Catholic prayer book. I actually have 3 watchers on this, but I can't remember the price I put it up for. I think maybe $30, because this is listed already, and the rest of the ones I'm going to show you are listed. And I think the Rary Study Bible I showed you in the beginning, that's listed also. This is a journaling Bible. Journaling Bibles have become really popular lately, where you've got the text in the middle, and then you have big margins on the side where you can write your own thoughts, or some people do art journaling, or however you want to do it. This one, unfortunately, it does have some stuff written in the back, but it's not anything too major. But it had a really nice cover. It came with this Bible dry lighter, which is like a dry, you know, like one of those grease pencils kind of. It came with that, so I put that into the auction with it. I actually have this up for auction, I think, for $12.99 and free shipping, since it had writing inside of it. And I do have a washer on it, so we'll see what happens with that. Then got another Thompson Chain Reference Bible. I showed you guys one of these in a previous video. I sold the other one already that I had for, I think, $25. Hold on, I can find out. Where is it? Oh no, $20 with free medium mail shipping. So And I do have a watcher on this one too. And then the one that I spent the most money on, this was in there. They have one small section where they put their collectible books, which some of them are collectible, and some of them, I think, in their opinion, are collectible. Kind of all depends, I guess, on who's setting up that particular section. But the prices, you know, are kind of all over the place. They're not the standard set prices of hardcover or paperback like the rest of the sale is. So I walked in there to look, of course, for like Easton Press and stuff like that. And I did see some, but I didn't want to spend the money on them. But I did see this. This is a $15.99 Geneva Bible with this Celtic style cross in the center. I paid $10 for this because it's in really, really good shape. This says genuine genuine leather on the back cover. It does have something written in the beginning in the family register. But other than that, it's a really nice, clean copy. I think I put this up for $64.99 with free medium mail shipping, and I do have a watcher on it. So if I don't get 65, I should at least at the minimum get 50 for this. So definitely made my money back. But I did learn at the bag sale that I will no longer be going into that special section on full price day. Because I learned that during the book sale, or during the bag sale, that everything is included, even the books in that section, which initially I didn't think that they were. So I was very happy to learn that when I went back on Monday. Then the other things I got on Saturday were not Bibles. I bought a couple other things. I actually found, well, this is the Pimsleur Approach Gold Edition. This is Spanish 2. I can only find this one. I couldn't find any more. So I probably will only make about 10 to 15 on this. But this has all the discs in here so that you can learn Spanish. If you can find a bigger collection of these, I can't remember what it goes up to. Maybe Spanish 5, I'm not really sure. But if you can find a bigger collection of these, they sell really well all together as a set. That was $2. And then the other thing that was $2 a piece was this Anthony Robbins Ultimate Edge. Get the Edge set. And when I got home, I thought I had part 1 and 2 and that was it. When I got home, I realized I had part 2 and part 3. So I was kind of bummed about that because I didn't have part 1. They're all in fantastic condition. And I knew I could sell them, but I knew that I couldn't sell them as well without part 1. So I went back on Monday, and like I said, it was bag day. And I walked in. They don't give you a price online about bag day, so I was kind of clueless as to how it worked. And I walked in, and they hand you 2 doubled up, brown grocery bags. So you get, one bag with one bag inside the other, and it's $5 a bag, and you pay up front. So they said, well, how many bags do you want? And I said, well, I only have 2 hands. I can only carry 1 bag at a time. I said, I'll give you $5. And she's like, oh, you'll be back. No, I wasn't. I filled that sucker to the brim. I mean, there was not another thing I could fit in it. And I did really well. I think I got like 36 items, and everything averaged out to 14 cents a piece. So let me show you what I got from there. I got a ton of DVDs, a bunch of Disney DVDs to add to my lot, a bunch of DVDs I can sell at the consignment sale. I got a yoga DVD for myself, which I'm actually really, really liking. It's like 20 minutes a day of basic yoga, and the guy is very kind of relaxing, and I'm enjoying that. Although yoga's hard. I've never done yoga before, and it's hard, but I really do like it. So anyway, moving on. In the DVD section, I found these two things to sell. This is Forks and Knives, or Forks Over Knives, the extended interviews. I really don't have a clue what this is about. I think it's about nutrition. So this I found out I think I can sell for around 12 with free first class shipping. And then this is called Roy Clark's Last of the Summer Wine. I think it's some BBC show. There's 4 discs in here. They're all in really good shape. I believe I can sell this for around 15 to 20. And then as I was leaving there, and I had looked over this section and looked over this section and looked over the DVD section. It was crazy. And right as I was getting ready to leave, I found this, which has a $5 sticker on it. But I got part 1. Yay! So now I have the whole set. I think I can sell this for around 50 as an average, somewhere around there, for parts 1, 2, and 3. So I was really happy to find that. And then I went over to the craft section to see if I could find anything over there. The cookbook section didn't really have anything good, but I did find this book called Girlhood Embroidery. Now, this is by Betty Ring, and this is actually volume 2. Unfortunately, I couldn't find volume 1, but if you can find them both together, I think they sell for around 75 to 100 bucks. Some sellers have them up for even more than that. I only have volume 2, so I don't know where this is going to go. I'm hoping at least 20 to 30, but it has a lot of old antique samplers and stuff like that in it that are really popular. So I'll take some nice pictures of some of the illustrations inside and the photographs inside, and then we'll see what happens. And then, last but not least, I went into the collectible corner, and I did score some Easton Press books. I originally had 5 of them. And like I said, 14 cents a piece. I mean, you can't beat that. I thought $1 a piece for the ones I showed you guys in one of my previous hauls was good. But then I found these. So this is Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. I think I put this up for like 50. This is The Longest Day. This thing wants to focus. I think I might have put this up for 30 or 40. Then Women in Love, I think around 30. I can't remember. You guys can check my store. But over the past week and a half or so, I've put up all 26 Easton Press books that I had. I had 21 from that first sale, rummage sale a couple weeks ago that I showed you guys, and then I had these 3, and then I also had Huckleberry Finn from this sale, which I sold already for 15 with free medium mail shipping. And then I also had Sons and Lovers by D.H. Lawrence. That one went for 40 with free medium mail shipping. So those 2 are gone, and those 2 have paid for everything you've seen here today, plus a little bit of profit. So not too bad. But like I said, I had 26 Easton Press books. I've already sold half of them and made like 350 bucks off of, $21 and change. So not too shabby. And I do have watchers on probably half of the rest of the ones that I have left. So I'm really happy about that. And then this was not actually at the sale, but this was at the library. I went there with my daughter to see the therapy dogs. The therapy dogs come in once a week, and the kids can read to them. And my daughter and I go just to kind of socialize. We've been going so long that we don't even read to the dogs anymore. We just talk to all the people, all the owners of the dogs, because we know them so well. But I always go to the free shelf and see if I can find anything to sell. And I scored big time this time around. I found this series called Hank the Cowdog. Never heard of it before, but I don't have all of them right here to show you because it's a huge stack. But I have actually books 1 through 59, and I think the series goes up to 72 books if I'm not mistaken right now. So I got 59 books absolutely free, and I believe minimum I can get about 100 out of it, and I might be able to squeak another 20 or 30 out of that, because most of the other sets on eBay don't even have close to this many books. So fingers crossed, we'll see what happens with that. So look for Hank the Cow Dog. If you can find, you know, a whole bunch of them, that's a good thing. So that's it, guys. That's it for books. I promise the next video will be a little bit more interesting. Not so many books. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.